Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. The fans here in New Orleans ready to cheer on their Pelicans in this interconference matchup. We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, you remember that Anthony Davis had a growth spurt in high school that took him from a 6'2 guard to a 6'10 big man. Now, he remembered telling his mother, I can't fit in my bed, I can't fit in my shoes, I can't fit in these jeans you brought me. And her saying, I just bought those 3 weeks ago. Kevin?
It's all paid off in the long run, though. Thanks, DA. And kind of rare, a battle of the pivot men tonight, Clark. What are some of the traditional things a center you think can still do to help his team win in this era of basketball?
Well, I think there are a number of things. One, you think about taking up space at both ends, being a rim protector defensively, and also quarterbacking the defense from behind the perimeter defenders is one way. And then on the offensive end, banging that glass, setting solid screens, again, using size to take up space and put pressure on the defense.
There'll always be room for the big man in this game, though, don't you think?
Oh, I don't think there's any question about it. His role changes, what all he does changes, but some of the basics never go out of style.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Nikola Jokic, Antetokounmpo out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Irving, and it's Curry in at the 2 spot. And here is Irving, following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Curry's shot is off.
Well, I think the defense got really lucky there. I mean, you can't afford to give up wide open shots from deep.
It's good. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, you look at the way Kevin Durant releases it so high, makes it hard to block, which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer.
And finished off by Leonard.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Toronto shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And the soft-spoken Leonard is now an elite talent in this league, an athletic forward who leads by example.
And you might have heard this story about Giannis growing a couple of inches since he was drafted. But how about the strength this kid is at? Under 200 pounds as a rook. He's added a good 35 pounds of muscle through his dedication in the weight room.
Here's Jokic, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Leonard with the ball. He has 5. Irving for 3. Drops in the tray. Irving's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
I love the three-point shooting of Irving. Excellent at dialing it in from deep, and you've got to respect his range.
Now, here is Harden. Gobert. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Gobert's got his first bucket of the night.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Jokic kicks to Leonard. Over Durant. That shot, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Passes it to Harden. Over Curry. And it's Toronto with the rebound. 1:30 left to play in the first. And Leonard gets it to go. 1:21 left to play in the first. Down low, here's Davis. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Hey, we know Harden can score, but he also has great vision.
Toronto have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Irving finds Leonard. Tipped away. Here is Durant. He's got 5. Kicks it out to Harden. Shoots over Curry with the tip. Davis on the follow. Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Curry against Harden. Off target from 3-point range.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Kicks it out to Leonard, and there's the pass to Curry. just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 6. And the Raptors miss again. And here's Durant. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pelicans ahead. They lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick, turned star in the league, talks about what the game means to him.
Basketball, like passion, love. Like, that is the thing I play like when I know 4, 6, 7 years old. I don't know. Like basketball is always in my life. There's like, I think it's passion. I think it's passion.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
So for Toronto right now, Antetokounmpo out there with Jokic. Then there's Irving. Then it's Curry. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Irving. And it's Leonard at the elbow. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Leonard against Durant. Shoots over Leonard. Shot's good by Durant. Durant's got 7 points.
And Durant has just such a fluid release. Very efficient shooting the ball from that mid-range.
Toronto calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's Curry. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Jokic, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. And James Harden, last season's MVP, the runner-up in 2015, actually won the players' vote for MVP that season. But last season, he took home the official mark.
And it's Leonard. That time on an assist by Antetokounmpo. Leonard's got the lead up to 2 now for the Raptors. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And with James Harden winning the MVP in 2018, Russell Westbrook in 2017, Kevin Durant in 2014, you think a few what-ifs right now in Oklahoma City?
A few, more than that, Kevin. I mean, probably tough for them all to win MVP playing on one team. A good shot at a different trophy, though, maybe. The one that starts with the name of Larry.
Jokic grabs the miss. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Curry with the 3. That shot missing. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 2. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Davis. Unloads from 13. Can't hit that one. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Leonard. No good on the shot. Durant with some nice D. The Pelicans have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Harden's shot is off. The Raptors shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here's Irving. And it's off the back rim. No good. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting 47%. Pretty solid. Doncic kicks to Harden. Shoots over Curry. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got it all tied up now for New Orleans.
Now, you got to remember that Harden has a quick trigger. Staple gun quick. This guy is looking to score as soon as the ball touches his hands.
Now, here's Jokic. No points in the game yet for him. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
Yeah, these teams evenly matched, Greg, trading hits and refusing to give up any advantage.
Toronto, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And Davis sends it back.
Well, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Raptors lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks so much.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He had 14 points and 1 steal. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
I was surprised on how comfortable they seemed here on the road. The hostile crowd, that didn't bother them at all. And I want to see if they...
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Yeah, and it's been fun to watch, partner, because not only is he shooting a high percentage, a good percentage, he's also carrying the team.
They've got Anthony Davis. Doncic out there with Harden. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Well, for so long, so many were wondering what Kyrie was thinking when he left Cleveland. What is clear now, though, is that Irving doesn't think about it and has flourished on his own. It seems that he really did just need his own team to become the player he's become.
Here's Leonard. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Leonard, the pass to Jokic. And the rejection by Harden. And that one's good, Jokic.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now here's Harden from past the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Harden's got his second bucket of the night. And for Irving, he has let more of his personality come out on and off the floor, Greg, now that he has his own team.
Yeah, it really does feel like we are watching a new chapter in Irving's development as a player. He still has the great shot and handles that make him so deadly with the ball. And just visually, while the leadership is also evolving, he just seems more in control of his game and even more lethal as a player.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Back to Irving. Four on the shot clock. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Those 3-pointers off the mark. The Pelicans trail. Now, here's Doncic. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. For the lead. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And looking at Luka Doncic, incredibly mature for his age. Physically, the broad shoulders, weighing in about 230. Mentally, though, advanced understanding of how to play the game.
ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. You know, Greg, it's amazing that Doncic, at his age, could already have such a complete offensive game.
I mean, a terrific skill set. In Europe, Doncic spent plenty of time as a primary ball handler. Obviously can score in a number of ways, just a versatile threat.
We know you were a great athlete. Would you have enjoyed playing at the pace we're seeing in today's NBA style?
I hope I could have played in today's game. Again, I was not an uber athletic guy, athletic enough to get things done on the court. Was a skilled basketball player more than a great athlete. So the athleticism of today might have challenged me a bit. But I still think I could have played and been effective in today's game.
I agree.
And Sean's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Pass to Curry. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And the dunk by Doncic.
And Durant just great at picking apart the defense. When they leave one of his guys open, he is quick to get the ball to them.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Jokic. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the third. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Davis against Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Harden.
I think one of the things understated about Harden, he's a great athlete. I mean, he can rise and bounce. He's strong. He's quick. He can easily punch it on you when he gets to the rim.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 5. Outside Curry. Leonard on the wing. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Jokic. For Gobert. And it falls over the rim and in. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. Here's Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And both free throws good for Davis.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
On the wing, Irving. Beyond the arc. It's not going to go for him.
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
I don't know, but I think that's a 2% shot. He'd make 2 out of 100 of those if you gave him to him.
And so it's New Orleans heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Irving. And it's Jokic in at the 5, home in the paint. And Davis can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 7. On the wing, Irving. He kicks it to Curry. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
And Kevin, that 3 ball of Curry dead. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
It's stolen by Curry. And the pass to Leonard. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Elbow shot. And again, it's Toronto converting.
The patience that Antetokounmpo plays with is really impressive for such a young guy. I mean, he doesn't rush anything.
Pass to Durant. Outside, Davis. To the middle. Here's Doncic. And he banks in the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
And the Raptors call time here. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Toronto's head coach had some words for his team during the break. With them getting outshot from the perimeter, he told them, we have got to defend the three-point line. Those threes are destroying us. We'll see if they can tighten it up, Kevin.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Now, here is Irving. Tight defense on him. Antetokounmpo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
You know, what you really like about Antetokounmpo is he wants to keep getting better. I'd say he's accomplished that and then some.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Now, Doncic, outside Durant, deflects the pass. Now, here's Doncic. He's covered by Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Durant. He's off on that one. They tee that time from Leonard. Next quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Tie it up. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Durant. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. And the Pelicans lead by 4. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to the field to get the 4th quarter started. With the floater and the play by Curry as he finishes it off for 2. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter. New Orleans gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Harden scanning the floor. And Gobert kicks to Harden. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. It's good. This game is all even.
And Curry making his presence felt on D with the steal leading to the break. He finds ways to impact games with far more than just his shooting.
Now, here is Harden. On the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
He's such a clutch shooter, Kevin. He just lives for the big shot.
Raptors trail by 3. Outside Curry. Nobody near Irving. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so here's New Orleans. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 2 here.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Doncic kicks to Gobert. Harden outside. Off target from outside.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
You're exactly right. Controlling the perimeter well. Didn't allow the shooter to get off the clean look. That's what you would call A+ defense.
And the Raptors call time here. They trail by 2. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this?
Well, I don't think you set that decision in stone and anchor it in this timeout. You see how things play out. You're going to try to get a good, quick shot. And if it's a good 3 with a good shooter, let it fly. If it's something in the paint, then you take that. But it's about being a good, quick shot in this situation.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They trail by 1. 16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And really no need to rush. Still plenty of time to get a good look.
Well, if they've got a play that they use to get a quality shot, this is the time to run it.
Shoots.
It's in! And you know the ball's going to Harden when the game's tight. Terrific. Delivering and producing down the stretch.
So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a double. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out